wisdom. So far on the channel, we've been looking at a lot of techniques. I want to also work through a few of the body mechanics and body movements behind all of these techniques, okay? So for this week, we're going to start with the technical stand-up. Alright guys, so the technical stand-up or standing up in base is used quite throughout jiu-jitsu and self-defense, okay? So we use it as the most efficient, or one of the most efficient ways for us to stand up fast using minimal effort, okay? So I'll show what the actual stand-up in base or technical stand-up is, and then we'll work through the principles and concepts behind it, how to be most effective. Alright guys, so the technical stand-up, what is it? This is the technical stand-up, okay? Here, I stand up to my base. So again, so that's what it is. Now how do we do it? I have two posts. I have my leg post and my opposite hand, okay? So whenever leg is my post, the opposite side is my hand, okay? Now, I've got my high swing leg, or the leg that I'm moving to actually stand up, okay? So my post stays stationary, so does my hand, and this is the only moving part. If I try to drag this hip along the floor without taking my weight off of it, it's slow, it's ineffective, and there's friction created by whatever surface is underneath it, okay? So, that's where our posts come into it. My foot, the closer I bring this in towards my bum, the higher I can lift, okay? If I have it out here, I can only lift that high off the ground. As soon as I bring this in towards my bum, I can now lift this high off the ground, okay? The same applies to my hand. The further out my hand is, the worse my posture is, and I can only, again, lift to this height. As soon as I bring my hand close to my bum, I can now lift this high, which is beautiful, okay? So, the higher I can get, the easier I can move and get out of whatever bad situation, whether it be jiu-jitsu or on the street. Once I've set this up and I've got my hip nice in the air, I need to drag this leg through the hole that I've created here, okay? To make this so easy and my body twist in the right direction, turning my hip to the floor, all I do is look towards my hand, okay? When I look towards my hand, that creates a twist in my body and shifts my hip towards the ground, okay? Now, as I start to bring it back through, there's no weight on it whatsoever, okay? So from here, I pull it through, standing up, ready to go, okay? So, again, I have my protection in place out in front, my post in nice and close towards my bum, my leg post in close towards my bum. From here, I shift my weight onto my two posts, lifting up in the air, elevating my hip, okay? I look towards my hand, so as in doing so, that shifts my hip towards the ground, allowing me to be able to pull it through. Now as I do this, I bring it through effortlessly and I can stand up, okay? Wherever I look with my head, my body will follow, okay? So wherever I want my body to go, I just need to look with my head. Now that I've got my post sorted, I lift this up and I look, okay, to my hand, because that's where I want my leg to go through this hole, okay? And you can already see my hip turns down towards it, which puts it in the perfect angle to bring it through so I can stand up effectively. Now, we've talked about one of our hands, one of our legs, our hip hoisting leg, but we haven't spoken about this guy, okay? This guy's job in a jiu-jitsu situation is to manage the distance, maybe reaching for a collar grip, grabbing an ankle, whatever the case may be. In self-defense, it's going to answer the phone on our head so that if someone is going to punch us or kick us, we can at least block like a shield, okay? And move, okay? So to do the whole movement with this hand as well, if we're in self-defense here, lifting up, pulling through, coming up. Jiu-jitsu, we can be either reaching for a grip managing the distance, elbow to knee, and coming back through. Alright, so now we're going to look at some applications, okay? Starting with self-defense, as there's a fair bit more there. Beginning, if I do manage to start on my back, we're going to look at how I can manage the distance, keep my attacker away and get into the position so that we're ready to stand up, okay? So if my attacker comes in, my first point of call is I can kick the knees to keep the distance, okay? If she gets in really close, I've got my foot on the hips, and from here I can post up, kick her in the head, using this momentum to come into my base, okay? Now, when we're speaking about the job of this hand, if she is to throw a kick or something, I'm covered, okay? I can also very quickly, from here, switch sides. Okay, I can change my shield from side to side, always opposite hand to opposite leg for my post. Now from here, whatever I'm doing, if Taylor comes in again, I can still elevate, and again I want my maximum height so that I can boot her again to keep her away, so that I can successfully get up without being injured. Alright, now we're going to look at the jiu-jitsu specific scenario, okay? I'm sitting here with my hand out in front, Taylor's coming in, she's trying to pass my guard, okay? I can keep this here with a straight arm, so that now, no matter how she moves, I can follow, okay? Eventually, I'm going to look close to my hand, and I can come up to a standing position, alright? I can also use this, all the same mechanics to get to my knees if that's the case, okay? So from here, I can come up to one knee if I want to start to engage in an attack, okay? So they're the two most common uses for this to get us started and underway. Let me know what you think, and hope it works for you.